family. My name is ADARA'S, Tantric Shaman, and we are back with another weekly wisdom. This week we are going to work with resetting our vagus nerve and our nervous system. If we want to get out of the fight or flight, which everybody says trauma puts us in, we have to switch gears over into the rest and reset. And to do that, we go through the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is what's called the mind-body highway. It is the longest nerve in the body, and it's what gives information to the whole body. Like they say, innervates the body. Also, the vagus nerve is known as the mind-body highway. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a couple exercises. I did not come up with these exercises. I came up with a series in which we're going to apply these exercises to relax our body and to get us into this rest and reset mode. Everything that we're going to do today, you can do sitting down, laying down. It doesn't matter what kind of physical condition you're in. If you can move your eyes, you'll be able to do this, because even if you can't move your arms, you can do the eyes. And I pray that it helps you feel better. Vagus nerve, like I said, comes from the head all the way down the spine. And there's main areas in which the sensory information centers are connected to these different organs, right? I think there's like 4 chunks where you have another receptor of information for the vagus nerve. So we're going to try to hit as many of these as possible. So if you're ready, let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do, if you would like, is to take a baseline just to see our mobility in our neck and our shoulders. So we're just going to simply turn left to right. And we just want to see if one side is easier to move than the other, if there's more flexibility and flow on one side of the neck or the other. Completely optional, okay? But if you're curious, that's the baseline test, right? The first thing we're going to do is rock our jaw. And rocking our jaw is simply what it sounds like. We're just going to send it left to right, like this. You're going to drop your jaw and shake it. Now you should feel some movement in your pelvis, some movement in your middle back, and obviously here in the jaw. All right, so relaxed jaw equals relaxed mind. It also helps energy not to get built up right in here, okay? Next step, we are going to do a light neck massage. So we're going to have our hands like this, okay? Like that. And we're going to put our pinky knuckle right at the base of our spine, behind the ears. And we're going to rock our hands back so that our thumb knuckle is on our shoulders as much as possible. And we're just going to massage. We're going to massage lightly. All right, roll up and down. And what we're doing here is just stimulating and giving some energy and blood flow to the vagus nerve. Okay, get behind your ears. This also helps clear your sinuses. Okay, about 10 or 15 seconds if you like. Nothing major. So next step we're going to do is called looking, or at least that's what I call it. So you can do this laying down, sitting up, whatever. They say start off laying down. If you do lay down, you want to have your feet at a 90-degree angle like this. Okay? But if we're going to do it in our chair, our knees are already bent. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our hands, interlace them, put them behind the neck, cradle the neck, cradle the head. Keep it nice and still. And we're just going to look to one direction as far as possible, like so. And you want to stay here until you feel a yawn, a breathing change, a flow of release. And you just breathe through it, because it's kind of an uncomfortable position. You feel what your body's doing. And then come back to the middle, other side. Until you feel a yawn of some sort, okay? Whew. Next, we're going to low hum. So what a low hum is going to do is it's going to stimulate this whole larynx area. So if you deal with GERD, acid reflux, any of those things like that where the esophageal gland or sphincter is not closing properly, this is going to help. And that is also stimulated by the vagus nerve. Okay? So we're just going to low hum. And you should feel that from here to here. Maybe even lower. And what you want to do is you want to think that you're massaging this internal area. Okay? Next, you're going to put your right hand on your heart, left hand on your stomach, and you're going to watch yourself breathe. You can continue doing the humming while you're doing this, but you're going to watch yourself breathe. And you're going to notice that one hand is moving more than the other. If the right hand is moving more than your left hand, that means you're breathing incorrectly. Okay? So we just want to sit into that and get into our breath. Maybe add a hum as feels natural. Just monitor your body and what it might want. Okay? Now, rock your jaw again. We're just checking in. Next thing we're going to do, you can do this sitting, but I'm just going to stand up to show you guys the breathing method with my stomach as best as possible. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to do my best to show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in our lower diaphragm, but we're going to do a diaphragmic massage here. This is kind of similar to what they do in Iron Shirt Qigong, but it's not the same at all. Don't act like it's the same thing. Okay? And so we're going to breathe in. Get a nice full belly. And when we exhale, we're going to pull our stomach up and tight in, like tight in and back, okay? So like this. Up and back. You should feel some pressure here. You should feel pressure here. You might feel some pressure back here, okay? Up and tight. As we inhale, we want to slowly release the stomach and let it fill out and fill up and push out. And that's going to be our inhale, and we're going to exhale and do the same thing. So it looks like this. So in my mind and in my body, it feels like this. Like that. This is how it should feel inside of your stomach. We're pushing back. And what we want to do is we want to use our diaphragm to massage the vagus nerve. So it might take a little bit of practice, but just sense it to your body. Inhale, deep and low. Exhale, high and tight. And as you let go of the exhale, you're doing it slowly and filling your body and filling your stomach up or your lungs up or, filling your belly up. And as it's filling up, you're going to feel the release of this tension that you have from holding your stomach in, coming from up, back, and down. So just do the best you can with that breath. And you're going to find that the more you do it, the easier it's going to get and the better it's going to get. And even if you just try, you're going to get that internal massage. All right. So it's going to squeeze energy out your fasciae, which is the sheath around your muscles where energy is stored. People don't know that. Like when you wake up in the morning and do this, that is you naturally squeezing the chi out of your muscles. This. That is something the body does. And it also squeezes out the fasciae. So when we do stuff like that, it's going to help, like I said, massage this lower portion of the vagus nerve. So after the breathing, our next step is the relaxation acupressure. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our thumb. And we are going to take our our thumb and our index finger. And we're just going to squeeze right here on the nail bed. Right on the sides of the nail bed. We're just going to squeeze like this. And squeeze about like, I like to squeeze it like 30 some odd times. Squeeze it good. Like, put some pressure on it. Like right on the side of the nail. Right in there. Press it. And then we're going to take our thumb and our index finger and we're going to squeeze the nail bed just like this. We're going to hold that tight for about 30 seconds. And then release. And when you release it, you should feel a flow of relaxation coming down, right? Because this helps stimulate pituitary glands and the hormone receptors in our body. All right, so we've gone through the vagus nerve to reset our nervous system, and then we came through to the acupressure points and release hormones to help lock in what we're trying to do. All right, so again, we're out of fight or flight. We're in a rest and relax mode, rest and reset mode, and this is a great way to end your day, start your day, do in the middle of the day. If you're locked in a traumatic response, if you're locked in a trance, if you're locked in a bunch of stuff that you just want to feel good, hit the sequence. Hit the sequence. It takes less than 5 minutes. I promise you, it might take like 2.5 to do it all together. All right, and you can mix this all together. All right. So again, my name is ADARA'S Tantric Shaman, and I'll see y'all next week for Weekly Wisdom. Follow me on Instagram and ADARA'S.com for any sessions, appearances, questions, or anything like that. All right, see y'all next time.